to my blog .stampwithelaine.com. At my launch party, one of my customers asked me how I made this card, and they thought it was actually a stamp, but it's not. It's from the Artisan Embellishment Kit, and you'll find it on page 27 in our Spring Summer catalogue. It comes in a pack like this. It's got 2 laser cut embellishments, 2 doilies, strips of ribbon, lace and velvet ribbon, and some pearls in various sizes, and these lovely buttons. If I can just get the bag open. Silver buttons. I don't know what this is made out of. I guess it's called resin. A resin rose and some pretty buttons. We're going to be making this card in a different colour variation, and for this we need Butterfly Basics bundle. I've got mine in a wood set, as they come in 2 boxes like this, and there's also the matching framelits, some post-it notes, and of course my Artisan Embellishment Kit, where I'm going to be using this as a stencil, so that I get more mileage out of it. I also need Soft Sky ink pad and Sahara sand, a sponge dauber and our Big Shot. First of all, I'm going to mask this laser cut stencil with my post-it notes. Then I'll get my Sahara sand and use the sponge dauber and just pounce on the stencil so that it's quite delicate, and the last thing I want to do is tear it. Now I'll remove the post-it notes. Have a care when you're doing that. There's no point rushing it, otherwise you could damage the stencil. So that leaves a lovely pattern. Now I want to stamp some fern, the fern image. So I'm going to pop a post-it note on where I've stenciled and then ink it up with the Sahara sand again, and this time stamp. And it will look as though it's coming off the page. Next I'm going to stamp this long line here. Next I'm going to cut my butterfly, and for that you need a magnetic platform. If you haven't got one, that's fine, you can cut it with your normal multi-purpose platform, but as I've got one, the magnetic platform does make life a lot easier. So you need your base cutting plate, some dryer sheets if you have it, from your local pound shop, your cardstock, the wax paper, followed by your die, and then the top cutting plate, and then you run it through the Big Shot, and that will prevent all the pieces sticking to your die. Theoretically it should come off very easily and you won't have the problem. To save time, I've already cut mine and I've put some glitter on it to add a bit of interest. For my sentiment, I'm going to be using On Your Perfect Day from Your Perfect Day stamp set. Make sure that it's straight. So I'm going to be using Soft Sky to stamp On Your Perfect Day. I'll just snip that off by eye. I'm going to sponge it with some Soft Sky to give it a bit of definition. Then I shall now layer it to my cardstock. I'm going to be using this lovely lace trim. If I can find the piece where I cut it off. Now, I didn't like using this fast fuse to start with, but I've got used to it now. So long as you break it off by doing a tick, then it should be a doddle. So let's pop that round the back. Oops, off camera. My bone folder and just curl it a little bit. Bow on the back. Dot on the back of here. And I'm not sure whether to have the pearl or the button. I think actually the rose would look quite nice. What do you think? How about that? So another glue dot. On the back. And then pop that on. And maybe one on the end here just to make it more secure. Don't like it wobbling around, so I think I'll pop one on the back there as well. So there you have it. I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. You'll find all the supplies I used available at my online store, which you can find at blog.stampwithelaine.com. Just click on the shopping cart in the right hand column. You can also connect with me through my Facebook page or my YouTube channel here at stampwithelaine.com. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.